Hi, I'm Adam. Welcome back to engVid.com. Today I have a very simple lesson for you. We're going to look at the difference between the words every day and every day. Now, some of you might not realize that there's a difference between these two things, okay? Every day, you use it all the time. You use it every day, I think. You use it about talking about habits and things you do on a regular basis, okay? For example, I brush my teeth every day. You go to school or you go to work every day, except weekends maybe. Every day is an adverb of frequency. It talks about how often you do something. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every day. Every day, on the other hand, is an adjective. It has a completely different meaning than every day. First, let's look at the sound of these two words. Every day. You pronounce both syllables of the words. Every day. And there's a little bit of a pause in between. Okay? Every day, on the other hand, you stress only the first syllable. And the second one sort of dives in, right? So every day. What does it mean? It means something that is common. Common, like you see it all the time. It's not unusual. I'll write that down as well. Okay? Or something that is a little bit unexciting, basically, is what we mean. And sometimes we just talk about something that is casual. Okay? So here you have the two things. Every day, how often? Every day, you're describing something that's very common. So for example, you're walking on the street, you see a man in a very, very bright pink jacket and tights. Is this an everyday sight? No, it's not. You don't see this every day. It's very, very unusual, very, very strange. It's not an everyday sight. Okay, so it's not a common sight. But let's look at a few examples. We'll understand this a little bit better. Okay, so let's look at a couple of examples. Alex thought he found a diamond ring on the street. He's walking on the street, he sees something shiny, picks it up, like, wow, a diamond ring, lots of money, right? It turned out to be, means he found out later, that it was something glass stone. So it wasn't a diamond, just plain glass. So if you thought every day, you're right. What does every day mean? Just unusual, not unusual, common glass stone. You see these all the time. Now, another thing I could put here is this expression, run of the mill. Run of the mill is an idiom. It means plain, not very usual, nothing special about it, every day. Okay? So this is the adjective to describe the glass stone. Let's look at another example. I read the newspaper, blank, but it's mostly filled with blank stories about politicians and the economy. When do I read the newspaper? I read the newspaper every day. Monday, I read a newspaper. Tuesday, I read a newspaper. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and so on. But it's mostly filled with, so I read the paper, but why? I don't know why. I don't like reading the newspaper. It's always the same stories. A politician did this, a politician said that. Or the economy. The economy is good, the economy is bad, the economy is good, the economy is bad. But it's the same stories all the time, right? It's very boring after a while. They're just everyday stories, right? They're nothing special. Usually newspapers, how do they make their money? They write very sensational stories, very crazy stories, very unusual stories. But these days, especially think about America, the elections, etc., all we hear about Mitt Romney, Obama, Mitt Romney, Obama, Mitt Romney, Obama. It's already become everyday news. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's an adjective about the stories. Mitt Romney, Obama, they're just everyday people now. You see them all the time. You see them every day on the news. Okay? So I hope you understand the difference between these two, and especially this expression, because it is quite a common, it's an everyday expression, if you get my drift. Okay? People use this all the time. People use every day all the time. People use every day all the time. Okay? At the end of this lesson, there's a quiz. Please take it on engVid.com, and I will see you again very soon. Thanks.